This is what I've been missing my whole life. This is the Christmas that I wanted my whole life. I'm like, if you are a Hallmark person,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Franklin, Tennessee is where you're supposed to live.
If you have any feelings in your body,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you like good things.
If you are a Christian
yeah.
and you care about America, you should move to Franklin.
Franklin reminds me of the little city in the movie Grown Ups, where everybody knew everybody.
Yes, except don't move to Franklin
Yeah, no, don't come here.
because we want to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay away.
Move to Spring Hill.
Don't buy a beach house on 30A either, Franklin South.
Yeah.
Just don't even come. I stand by my performance.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, see, these people don't think, do they? I mean, obviously, you guys got a Maple Leafs jersey. So, what do you expect?
That explains
What do you
it.
expect from? Okay, so I'm leaving. Thank you, Brian. So I'm leaving the Franklin Christmas or the lighting of the tree last night,
Yeah.
and there's some dude, with
First started right.
yeah, there's some dude.
Light the torch.
There's some dude with two girls. I think he was Asian or something. And not that it matters, but anyways, he is. I'm in traffic, and he's walking down, and he's got a huge Maple Leafs jersey on.
Yeah.
No
So
way.
I roll my window down, and I go, "Hey, dude!" And he looks over at me, and I go, "The Maple Leafs are awful. They're awful." And he just starts laughing and keeps walking. And that is a Maple Leafs fan. They can't. You cry or you laugh.
Yeah.
Because that's the truth.
It's true.
The Leafs are freaking awful.
Your dad calls them the Toronto Make Me Laughs.
I know.
We should talk about our bet. So it's
yeah.
official. Our bet is if by the time I'm 40, so we've got 8 years, the Leafs haven't won a Stanley Cup, I have to get tattooed on my body, the Maple Leafs suck. Yeah.
By the time you're 40,
If the Leafs win if the Leafs
8
win
years.
a cup within 8 years, Nathan has to get tattooed on his body. The Maple Leafs are amazing.
Yeah.
are you serious?
I bet.
So Nate, your bet.
It's on, baby.
But
It's
there's no way your wives would consent to that.
The day that he
gonna
turns
be on my butt.
the day that he turns 40. So December 18th.
19th.
December 19th. I knew that. December 9th. I was testing you. December 19th. If December 19th comes and it's his 40th birthday.
2030.
Yeah, whatever. And you turn 40. That day you turn 40. Not that season.
We're
It's
going.
the day you turn 40. If they have not won by the day you turn 40.
So basically, they have 7 playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's,
It's on,
that's
baby.
the bet.
It's on.
How do you feel about the Red
Dude,
Wings?
that's funny. You know what's
The
dude,
Red Wings, we just crushed you guys.
you know what's funny is that the Stanley Cup is in June. So he'll know in June.
Yeah.
Whether-
And you'll have to wait like 6 months. You'll
No,
just
no,
be
no.
loathing your birthday.
No. Why are we saying me? There's a tattoo appointment for one of us.
Dude, we all know if the Leafs were gonna win the cup, it was gonna be last year. It's not. It's
Nah, dude. We're running it back.
That's amazing. I love
That's
it.
Brian is an eternal optimist. And if you're a Leaf fan, you have to be an eternal optimist. You can't believe in reality. You can't believe in things like data, facts. Ben Shapiro's your enemy. You know, like
funny.
they're all blue-haired liberals as far as I'm concerned.
That's awesome, dude. The lighting of the Christmas tree was so sick.
That was
though.
amazing.
Yeah, it
I love Franklin even more.
I know.
I'm telling you, it's the best place on earth to live.
It's the best place on
I
earth
couldn't
to live.
believe myself when I was looking around.
Okay, I was saying the best way that I could describe it.
You were there.
I was there.
yeah.
I saw your picture at the last second.
Dude, everybody was there.
I couldn't get cell reception.
I know.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
None
I
of
was
us did.
texting everyone.
I think the
There were-
cops shut it down.
There were too many people there. I think.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, not
in
enough
one place.
infrastructure. The best way you could put it?
Yeah, the best way I could describe it is walking into downtown because they shut all the streets of downtown. The best way I could describe it is you're at Disneyland and you're coming from California Adventure Park into the main park and you're walking down Main Street in Disneyland waiting for the fireworks.
It felt
Yes.
that way. I thought
That's-
the same thing.
Yeah.
Had the same.
It's like
the same thought.
Is that it?
How Franklin is that? It's the
is
shape
so
of a
great.
cross.
That
It's
is very
gross.
great.
It felt like you were in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, hold on. I have
On
to
Main
show you
Street.
this video. This is the most Franklin thing I saw last night. So there's the American flag, some snow, the buzz, and the guy praying for another guy.
That's amazing, dude. That's so good.
Yeah. So Matthew J. West, who is a hero.
Dude, he was amazing.
Yeah. So we sang, we sang all the songs. I sang at the top of my lungs.
Me too.
Every single song.
I haven't sang his original. I don't even know it, but I sang it.
Dylan joined right in. Okay.
I'm
sober as
I'm downloading that song.
We were sober as a judge.
Yep.
And we're singing, Santa Claus is coming to town, and then we started to lead worship.
Yes.
And
Silent Night.
Yeah. We sang Silent Night. We sang what are the
Joy to the World.
Joy to the World, exactly. It was like I DM'd him after, and I'm like, hey bro, like you literally led worship last night. It was so good.
And then he
I couldn't love it more.
and he ended with some exhortation. And there was a guy behind me, and he just screamed, "Amen, brother!" So good.
Solid. Yeah, it was so good.
I love Franklin.
It was the best. It was the best thing ever. I'm so glad we moved here. I feel like
I'm home.
You want to know something about
this
Franklin?
This is the last American city. Go ahead.
I Googled.
It's true.
I Googled what movies had been filmed in Franklin.
Oh, dude, there's one with Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
It was filmed in Franklin.
Really?
You know what was at the top of the list? The Hannah Montana movie. Apparently was filmed.
Really, I gotta watch it.
Because they live like out like in Leaper's Fork or
I
something.
didn't know
No,
that.
watch it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know that Tennessee's slogan is the best of America.
Facts.
True, it's true.
At Close Range is filmed in Franklin.
That's awesome.
So
gotta watch it.
Lindsay Thomas was like, "This is what I've been missing my whole life. This is the Christmas that I wanted my whole life." I'm like, if you are a Hallmark person,
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Franklin, Tennessee is where you're supposed to live.
If you have any feelings in your body,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. If you like good things,
If
Franklin-
you are a Christian
yeah.
and you care about America, you should move to Franklin.
Franklin reminds me of the little city in the movie Grown Ups, where everybody knew everybody.
Yes. Except don't move to Franklin
Yeah, no, don't come here.
because we want to keep it.
yeah.
Yeah, stay away.
Move to Spring Hill.
Don't buy a beach house on 30A either, Franklin South.
Yeah.
Just don't even come.
Keep Franklin great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep Franklin great again. Make Franklin great.
I don't know. I feel like
Keep Franklin evangelical.
I feel like anybody that's still listening to this podcast on episode 13 would be fine moving to Franklin. They probably have the same values as us.
Yeah, totally.
If they're still listening, they're
Yeah, they're just like, yeah.
Speaking of which, the TheosU memes was doing the Spotify thing, and apparently 42,138 unfollowed TheosU memes this year.
No way.
How many?
That's a joke. We
Okay,
put 42,000.
At least.
I was in a cafe yesterday working, and guy talked my ear off and loves the meme page.
Cool.
But and then a guy overheard it, and you know how everyone talks to everyone in every cafe.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys run a meme page? I'm like, yeah, I'm a part of this thing. He's like, what's it called? I love spicy memes. And so they search TheosU memes. I get them to search it.
Can't find it.
It's not on there.
Yeah.
So we put the bio of our backup account. We put the proper account, but it's so shadow banned.
tough to find
Imagine if
Yeah.
we weren't shadow banned.
Hey guys, Nathan here. Leader Retreat is coming up. You're not going to want to miss it. What is unique about Leader Retreat? This is a conference that like you've never been. This is a conference where it's theological, it's engaging. The speakers are just guys that I would love to listen to and just sit and go, man, this is awesome. I feel like there's so many conferences that's like sometimes it doesn't minister to the leads of a leader or a pastor, and the messages often feel like it's going to the lowest common denominator. This is not that. This is for leaders, pastors, people in ministry, people maybe aspiring to be in ministry. Connections are incredible because you're meeting with guys that you like-minded, theologically, philosophically, and then on top of all that, there's always just a really amazing prophetic atmosphere there where the Holy Spirit just speaks and encourages pastors, and I can't wait for it this year. I think it's worth every penny. I think it'll be worth the investment, and I believe it's going to pay dividends spiritually. So come out. We're going to hang. We're going to golf. We're just going to chill. We're going to get some rest. We're going to connect relationally, and I believe that God ultimately is going to speak, and He's going to really minister and strengthen you, and just with vision, just pour that the Holy Spirit's going to pour vision. So sign up for Theos Leader Retreat in Palm Springs. Bring your team. Bring everybody. We're going to have a blast. We'll see you there.
Should we talk about Christmas songs?
Oh, Chris, really quickly before we talk about Christmas songs. Oh, there's something that we actually supposed to talk about. The worst places we've ever been. Top 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Chris is smiling because he knows exactly what he's going to say, and he's trying to debate whether or not he should say it because he doesn't want those people to be hurt.
No, this is the inner struggle that
That
he
is
lives
Chris.
in.
It's the guardedness, right? The
If
guarded.
Chris had a mask, he'd be the funniest person in the room.
True.
Right? This is why he's
It's
so good.
so true.
He's so good at TheosU memes because nobody really knows if
he
it was
hides
actually
behind
him.
the
Yeah, anonymity is it brings out the dark side.
It's true.
Um,
It is true. I was the instigator back.
You
in
had
the
a
day.
question for him.
So
now I forget it. Oh, sorry, I went on this diatribe and
worst places we're talking?
Oh yeah, I was going to
We're
ask.
talking about like geographic.
Hold on.
Yes, like no cities that we've been in. You know, okay. So I was going to say, did you get us upgraded on the American flight?
I checked
for
this in.
today?
It was upgraded.
Was that upgraded automatically? Or did you-
I have status on American.
Oh, so we got because of your status.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Wow.
What can I say?
Roller.
There's a lot of trips to DFW.
Yeah, we just got upgraded to first class. Okay,
Sick.
it never happened to me on American. Always had to pay for it.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. So, worst place you've ever been?
Okay.
City-wise?
City or country or
Like what
do you want it
qualifies
to be?
worst?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Worst place that
Place.
you've ever been? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like town, city.
Like stayed, not just like driven through.
Yeah, you had to stay there.
Yeah. Okay.
Everett first. I have to think through this. I have to shuffle
Oh,
through
dude,
this.
I've been to a lot of horrible places. I got to think about this too.
Yeah.
I lived in Canada, dude.
But are we talking
I know
just
there's some
are we talking
butthole
let me
cities
just
in
one
Like
clarifying
my
question.
parents' house. No, I'm kidding.
Are we talking about purpose for being there or just the actual city itself and what it had to
No,
offer?
yeah, your
I'm
experience
gonna,
there, right?
I'm gonna shoot straight, and this is gonna
I-
this is gonna hurt some people.
I
But
know what Nate's gonna say.
you know what I'm gonna say? You were there with me.
Is there a preacher we know of that is
Look, there's a place in Canada that Chris and I went to.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what you're gonna say.
This is the deal.
It's
it was
bad.
it was in February.
Yeah.
Did they have maple syrup popsicles?
Maple syrup, popsicles. Okay, Canada in February is a
It's
place.
nothing worse. It is the tundra.
It gets dark at like 3:00.
It is like
It's bitter.
Yeah,
they modeled winter in Game of Thrones after Canadian winters in
Absolutely.
February. Like
Absolutely.
winter's coming. It's night. Yeah.
yeah, it is. And this,
Exiled.
this place
Yeah.
is. I feel bad to say it, but I'm just gonna say it.
Hold on, where is it?
Red Deer.
Red Deer, Alberta?
Red Deer, Alberta.
Red Deer, Alberta is tied with.
I didn't think I didn't
Smooth Rock Falls, Ontario.
I didn't think you were gonna say Red Deer though.
Is that up north?
Smooth Rock Falls, Ontario is it's like it's almost up to Kapuskasing.
Jeez.
We're talking 5 hours north of Sudbury. It is.
Dude,
It's the worst place you've ever been.
Red Deer.
There's
Red Deer's rough though because it's in the middle of nowhere.
It is-
right.
It's bitter,
right-
cold. There's the only restaurant I like there is like a Swiss Chalet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, yeah, okay, but like there's only so much Swiss Chalet one can eat.
And it's right in the middle of Calgary and Edmonton.
There's 100,000
so you have
people
a drive.
in Red Deer. It's the
I
size
know.
of Guelph.
I know, bro, but Guelph is literally awful.
Yeah, Guelph is pretty bad.
But Guelph is a redeeming quality. It's like 45 minutes from Toronto.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But this is like an hour and a half north of Calgary and an hour and a half from Edmonton. It's in the middle
It's smack dab.
It's in the middle of the Flames and the Oilers beef.
It's flat.
Yeah, it's
Boring.
just flat.
You can't see the mountains?
No.
No, it is so cold. It's so cold. And now the people there in the church there is actually amazing. It's insane. They have like one of the best churches ever.
That's great.
It's how it
Home
works.
church.
It's how it
The
happens.
pastor there's Jake and Mullen, and he's literally him and his family they're so sweet. Their people are so amazing. Their church is so good. They're building a huge brand new church right now. It's in the middle of nowhere though, and like the winters are awful. Now I've been to Red Deer during the summer. Decent,
Not bad.
You know, not bad. It's like because like,
But it's still not like if you're going to go to Alberta in the summer, don't go there.
Totally.
Go to Banff.
yeah, exactly. Which I did. I went to Banff.
There you go.
So I'm actually going to be in Red Deer in February.
Oh, we might be going.
Yeah,
We might
We're
yeah,
probably gonna
bring the crew.
Yeah, we're gonna bring the crew. I think, but I'm gonna ski.
Oh, dude, I
know what I mean?
love skiing.
Like that's gonna happen.
You're gonna go to Lake Louise or whatever and go skiing.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Banff?
Banff. We're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
Banff.
sick.
Or Whistler. Or
Dude,
no, that's
honestly,
Vancouver.
I love going skiing with people because I don't ski, but you just hang out in the chalet and they usually have like a hot tub and you're just vibing. There's
Yeah.
like mountains.
You're making me
Like,
want this so bad
Dude,
right now.
We're doing it.
I love going on ski trips.
Yeah.
Don't ski.
I love ski trips.
I literally drive up to the top of the hill and I just
He'll
like
meet up
deliver
with us.
snacks and beers.
I love it.
Slope sodas.
Slope sods. Yep.
How do you drive up?
Blue Mountain, you can drive behind.
Yeah, you can drive behind. It's pretty sweet.
Right to the chair,
In a
top of
car?
a chairlift.
yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So you don't have to get a lift ticket.
Anyways, sorry, Jacob. I love
Just
you.
get in
but
your car.
Red Deer in February is
Okay, so I had my worst place was also. Okay, let's just stick to Canada then, since we're playing the Canada game.
because Canada's pretty awful.
Okay, yeah, the worst places in Canada. I have friends there as well. Great church, blah 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 blah. But Cornwall.
Cornwall, Ontario.
I'll just say this: I went to Haiti twice. I would rather go to Haiti than go to Canada in the winter.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
Haiti's like, I mean, I stayed at like there's like a nice beach there. You know, it's the Caribbean. It's like it's warm. You know, you get sick every time you go to Haiti. You get sick from the food because there's stuff in the food that's like. So yeah, and I would rather go there and get sick than go to Canada in the winter. That's how bitter Canadian winters are.
So are we have to stick to Canada
no,
for this?
no, you don't have to stick to
Okay,
Canada.
Chris, you're next. What do you got?
I mean, there's
It's gonna hurt, isn't it?
if you want, do you want me to stick in the continental USA?
No, you can say anything.
I think
Anywhere.
well, there's by far the worst place by far I've ever been to is Laos. I mean, that's a communist country, 6 million people,
Where is this?
landlocked in Asia,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Southeast Asia, around Thailand.
Why? Why is it the worst?
It's communist, but it's enforced communism. Like if you go to Vietnam, they're communist, but they really don't enforce it because of the population of the people, and it's becoming more Western in a way. And when I was there, we were driving through the country, and there was a group of people that wasn't too far from the road, and they were having a party. You ready for this? They had a dog on the spigot, and they were cooking it.
No.
Not kidding you.
Yum.
Wow.
I mean, that's the worst. But if you want me to bring it back to the U.S., there's some places in the Midwest that are really bad.
Yes.
Like what?
There was a city in Indiana called Napanee, Indiana. My buddy
Napanee,
used to have a church there. I love him if he's listening. And I used to go teach for him. And he passes a great church right now, a bigger church. But back then, he was in the Church of God, and they sidelined him and gave him a really bad building next to the train tracks in Napanee, Indiana. And his church had like 4 people, right? And I'd go speak at the church, and there'd be like 8 when I come speak. And there was a bed and breakfast there, which I actually liked the bed and breakfast. But it was by the train tracks, and everybody walking around looked kind of sketch. And I remember one night I get there, and they tell me, "Yeah, we're gonna put you in this room," and they bring me up to the room, and there's these really eerie looking pictures of this woman from like the 1920s, 1930s, and they're everywhere. And they're like, yeah, this woman used to live in this home, and she was a school teacher, and she was she was killed in a car accident just outside on the street right here.
Haunted.
And this was her bedroom. And
Why would you do that?
No, thank you.
I didn't sleep the whole night. I'm like,
Of course.
it was.
I'll say this: runner up to Canada, Pennsylvania.
yeah,
Oh.
I've been in some shady
Oh,
places in PA.
Honorable mention: Allentown.
Allentown, Pennsylvania. Are you kidding me? That place sucks.
Okay, here's a bad spot in the world. Since we've-
Bethlehem has a casino, though.
Bethlehem's cool.
True.
Bethlehem's sick.
No, but
Yeah.
Is it sick?
Not
I just
sick.
have
It's
good
not
memories.
sick.
I just there's some sentimental.
It's compared to Allentown, it's not bad.
you know what
That's
state? You know what
Bethlehem.
state is really kind of like lousy, but never gets called lousy is Illinois. Because it has Chicago, and you're like, oh, Chicago is great, but if
Oh,
you
yeah.
drive through Illinois,
Dude,
it
I
is a
don't-
cornfield.
Chicago's not.
I can't
I
remember
do
the
not
last
like
person who said
Chicago.
Chicago's great.
I like Chicago.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I think I feel like I can actually speak with a bit of authority on this. So I realized that by the end of the year or by like summer 2023, I will have been to every state except for Maine. except for Maine.
Maine.
Every state. And I would say for me, it's a toss-up between Albuquerque, New Mexico.
You don't like Albuquerque?
I hate Albuquerque.
I like Albuquerque.
I hate Albuquerque. I can deal with Santa Fe. Santa Fe has some
That's
cool
beautiful.
qualities.
Santa Fe's gorgeous.
I hate Albuquerque. It's meth heads
They had some great
everywhere.
Mexican food, though.
Oh, Santa Fe did.
No, we went to Albuquerque for Mexican.
It's your typical blue state.
Yeah. But that rivals like kind of like you were saying, Midwest, like Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah.
Topeka, Kansas is it doesn't get much worse than that. Because why it's so bad is because I have less beef with like the small towns in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're a small town in the middle of nowhere. Obviously this isn't going to be great.
Yeah.
But it's places like that are like mid-level, like Topeka. And you know, there's like, it's a big-ish city. And everybody that lives there and is from there is always like, oh, dude, just wait. Topeka, it's like on the up and up. Like it's actually getting cool. There's like actually like little pockets of Topeka, like the art district. And it's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Do you have
It
friends
all
there?
sucks.
That's
Like,
how people are. That's how people are with Detroit, though. If you live in Detroit, it's like the cool thing. Like Ferndale, it's so cool.
I know.
And Detroit, it's so cool. They'll go down. You're like, have you ever been to like a real city?
dude,
Yeah,
I hate that.
exactly.
People do that with Dallas. Like, oh, Dallas, like, no.
And it's all hipsters.
Dallas is not, yeah. So I hate that.
Dallas is dangerous.
Yeah, but for me, that's why cities like Topeka are like the worst.
Yeah.
Because like
in the middle.
Like
Fine to Dallas today.
Yeah, you do not have like some cool underground coffee culture. Like,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah. Okay. What'd you say?
Well, I did Cornwall, but that's not necessarily worse. The worst
oh my
place.
gosh.
Okay, here.
Cornwall is awful.
Yeah,
It's
Cornwall's
sad. It's
really
just
bad.
sad.
So is Oshawa.
Oshawa, yeah.
Oshawa's depressing.
Love the people there that I know, but
You know what's underrated?
Get out.
You know what is an underrated city? Is Minneapolis. That's a cool city.
Minneapolis, I agree. They got Mall of America. They have a JW at the Mall of America that I've stayed at twice. It's amazing.
Yep.
Minneapolis. I've only flown through there.
They have
And they have
Great
Ilhan
city.
Omar.
it's a Delta. It's a
Delta hub.
It's a Delta hub.
Yeah.
I saw Ben Folds.
Ben Folds 5.
In Minneapolis 10 years ago. And Josh Hartnett and his side chick were sitting beside me in the comp seats because my manager at the time was friends with Ben Folds' manager, and we were sitting in the guest, friend whatever. It was pretty cool. I was more impressed with sitting beside hot Josh Hartnett than watching Ben Folds, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Josh
It's a
Hartnett
cool
was a
city.
heartthrob.
It's a cool city. And
It's
you
a
know what?
college town.
People that live there are actually really cool.
Minnesota, right? Yeah, Minneapolis.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
love
couple.
Minneapolis.
I know
Great
some
churches there.
amazing people from.
Same.
Actually,
the
the most
nicest.
people I know
Yeah.
that I'm not with now that are awesome
Yeah.
is
Same.
Minneapolis.
Same.
I think Utah is underrated.
You
I think
love
there's-
Utah.
Dude, they're like some of the most beautiful places I've seen in America are in Utah. It's crazy. Like I think yeah.
Yeah.
Like Salt Lake is kind of like weird vibes.
Yeah.
Like
I want
in
to go
the
up into the
city,
mountains though in Salt
But
Lake.
yeah,
I
like
haven't
if you
done
go
that
to
yet.
like Park City, obviously Park City is amazing.
Honorable mention for bad cities, Liverpool.
Liverpool's
is
rough.
shady.
It's
Liverpool's
so
rough.
bad.
Like even dude. Yeah.
Bradford,
Yeah.
Worse.
Bradford,
dude.
worse.
Birmingham's pretty bad.
It is.
If you could, what's your favorite city in the world? Favorite?
Oh, Franklin.
I think New York.
Really?
Really?
I'd say New York, London, Rome.
Good choice.
Um,
I'm gonna say my favorite's Rome, but I'll say my favorite U.S. city. You guys would never guess it.
It's something you've complained
Dana
about.
Point.
Yeah. Is it Palm Desert?
Portland.
No, I guarantee you'll never guess it. You'll never guess.
Okay, what is it? Miami.
It's near Montauk.
You could say it's in that region.
Sag Harbor,
No.
Rhode Island.
It's Boston. I love Boston.
Really?
Oh,
I love Boston.
Interesting.
I think Boston.
Said I think I'll
Boston
go
has
to
got that-
Boston.
It's got that big city vibe, but it feels small when you're there, and I
Gotcha.
like that. I
Yeah,
like
Boston's
that.
cute. It is cute.
I haven't
it is
spent
a bit,
any time
it
there.
is, it is a bit depressing though. They get crapped on during the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. If I was in America, I am in America.
Yeah.
I wouldn't live in a place
No,
like
I'd never live in Boston.
I
It's too
can't
cold.
live. I couldn't live north of Tennessee.
Yeah, agreed. Tennessee is as cold as I'm willing to go.
Boston has an interesting church culture because it's like post-Christian there, and a big church is like 40, 50 people.
It's like England.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, I mean, basically,
Shout out to all of our Boston subscribers who are holding it down.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? Chris and I here, and we just wanted to mention the town hall was really cool.
It's good stuff. David Campbell, Pastor John Finocchio, Nathan, myself talked about deliverance, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, it was a good conversation, and I think there's a lot of varying experiences and thoughts that we're all kind of going towards the same idea.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, what's the theology of demons? What do we do about demons? The reality of demons? We go there.
where can you get it?
Go check it out on Clubhouse. Sign up.
Oh, can you pull up an email from Wet?
Okay. I have a few emails from way.
Chris just had to ruin that moment.
Okay, that we've received. When did that submission come in?
Okay. Well, okay. I have one. It says, "Hey guys, fellow Canadian here. I think I've been listening to you guys too much. My daughter listens to her mom's music on Spotify as she falls asleep. As I'm putting her down and half falling asleep myself, I start to hear the words of my wife's worship song turn into a Mormon worship song sung by Nathan during a podcast in that half asleep and half awake state. As disturbing and funny as that was, I thought maybe Nathan should explore what a spontaneous Mormon worship song would look like in a podcast episode."
Let's do it.
When was that?
That would be funny.
This was sent in 2 days ago.
Who's this from?
I was singing the guy's song, his
Jonathan?
wife's song.
I guess.
What
Do you-
song did
what
you
No,
sing?
I think-
it was a worship song on her Spotify, and then it clicked over into the podcast, and it was Nathan beginning a worship song.
I actually had that. I said I wanted for us to write the worst worship song ever, but maybe we write a Mormon worship song. Is it working?
The worst worship song would be something like, "I want all of the money. You died for my money, Lord. I wanna be rich. I wanna be rich like you." Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was self-focused enough. Pretty bad.
Our next complaint was from a gentleman named Chase who sent this in yesterday.
Okay.
And he said, this is my favorite.
Okay.
He said,
Why are you looking at me?
Chris is as boring as the state of Michigan. Step up or step out, bro.
Welcome home, by the way, Chris.
Yeah, welcome home.
Are you jet lagged right now?
I am beyond jet lagged. I've moved past that.
Where are you? When are you sleeping these days?
When?
Yeah.
At night.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you just feel like crap.
the trick to beat jet lag is you have to fight the jet lag. You can't have naps.
Right.
The moment
you have to stay up.
The moment you have naps,
You're screwed.
you're done. Yeah.
I like that chain, by the way.
You like it?
Yeah.
Turtleneck and chain.
Line of
Turtleneck and
Judah.
chain.
You know.
Turtleneck and chain, sipping on a light beer.
So yeah, going east is the worst, isn't it?
Yeah. it
Going
sucks.
east is the worst. But
Australia was bad for me coming home. Do you know the pain you feel when you're jet lagged? The pain in your head?
Because it's going east.
Oh, is that? Oh,
Going to Australia, easy.
that was
That's
fine.
going west. If you're going east, that's where jet lag hurts. Going west never hurts you.
For us.
For anybody. You can snap at a jet lag in 1 day when you go to Sydney.
Well, I guess that's how it worked. That's what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gain time.
Do you
Yeah.
know the pain I'm talking about, though? Like,
Yes.
it's like up
It's
here
awful.
and in your eyes.
Yeah.
You just can't have naps. When you get back, don't take them.
Did you have fun?
Good time. Italy's always great.
Italy?
Italy's always great.
What was the best food you ate?
I mean, everything's pretty good. I think it's just fresher.
But like, what was the best meal you ate there?
Pizza's pretty good. I like.
In Sicily?
Yeah, I think it's the best.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
Like, can you like point somebody to a spot that you went when they go to Sicily? And
No,
the
because
pizza
I
that
don't
you
want them
ordered?
to go to my spots.
Mm.
Leave it a
Keep
secret.
Sicily.
I like that. Yeah.
Leave it a
Yeah,
secret.
yeah.
Leave it a
Secret
secret.
spots.
Yeah.
Keep Sicily Palmieri.
Did anybody's car get bombed outside of their mansion in Sicily?
If it did, nobody would know about it.
Nobody would know about
Nobody would take credit for it.
Chris told me that when he got home, he had it like he like had a dream in Italian because he was speaking. He
love that.
Yeah, the pastor was talking to me in Italian.
And so you
And I was talking back to him. I don't know how good it was, but I was talking back to him. That's how you know your mind is assimilating. You start dreaming in the language. And I was happy about that because you can't force that.
That's a good
Did you preach in Italian?
romance.
I can preach in Italian. I need to have a translator though because there's enough jargon where you don't, and you don't want to speak. People don't deserve to sit there and listen to you speak
butcher it?
that.
Okay,
Yeah, butcher it.
do
You don't
you-
want that.
Do you take on? This is interesting. Do you take on like a different persona?
You do.
Kind of when you. Okay, so my siblings, they subletted their apartment in Toronto for a summer, and this guy named John Marco moved in. They just put on like Craigslist or whatever, and this guy named John Marco moved in, and he was like flaming gay, and he was Chilean, and he was like, yeah. You could tell, like as soon as he opened his mouth.
I hope they cleaned that apartment.
Yeah, they did.
Sorry, man. I just got on Twitter. It's crazy. So much information.
But it was so funny because like my mom would come visit him and talk to him in Spanish. You know, talking English, he would talk like this, and then he would speak in Spanish, and he had a deep Spanish voice. And his voice would change when he would speak in Spanish. And he was like this, like he had this manly, like grizzly voice when he spoke in Spanish. It was the most bizarre thing.
That is hilarious. Okay, that reminded me of a thing when you said you don't want to butcher the message, like don't make people suffer through listening to you talk. What's one of the worst things you can do as a guest speaker? I was at a church and there was a guest speaker there, and this happened it made me think of what happened at a concert once, a huge concert. What's the worst thing you can do when you're a huge touring artist in a city is say the wrong city, right? So
Yeah.
I was in Toronto once.
Good night, Pittsburgh. It's like,
Yeah.
This is Baltimore.
or like a sister city. So I was in Hamilton and they're like, how is everyone in Toronto? And everyone's like, you know,
Right,
like-
yeah,
And then
yeah.
the guest speaker, it's the same thing. This guest speaker is like, he's like, hey, so happy to be here. I love preaching. And he said in the wrong city. He's like, you guys are so great here in
That's hilarious.
it's like, that's the worst thing ever.
Dude,
I think you could do.
I've been out of Canada for so long that I call Toronto.
Oh, you do?
I don't
Toronto.
I don't say Toronto anymore.
Toronto.
Like I literally in my head I have to literally think about it because I never say it. Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto.
CHURONO. Toronto.
Toronto.
I don't know how to say it.
Like when people ask me where I'm from, I have to tell them like where in Canada are you from? I'm like Toronto, because if I said Toronto, they would be like, "What?"
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know how I say it to people because I say, yeah, near Toronto. I say Toronto.
Toronto.
I say the same thing.
The most
It's funny.
difficult city to say is Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
It's Lancaster.
Lancaster.
They will rebuke you there.
Or have you heard this one? Bethlehem.
No.
Yeah,
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem.
Instead of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Have you heard this one? Newark?
Newark.
Newark.
It's just New York, right?
No, it's Newark,
just
New
Newark.
Jersey.
It's Newark, New Jersey.
Just messing with you.
Newark.
Or Reading, Pennsylvania, which is Reading, Pennsylvania.
Or Michigan. You should actually supposed to call it Michigan.
Or have you heard of Calgary?
Actually, no, Michigan is called Medina now.
You know, hey. You can hate all you want on Michigan, but they actually just crushed Ohio State, and we're going to the Big Ten championship today, and
Oh,
probably will win.
Allah be praised.
Calgary.
Allah be praised. Michigan beat Ohio.
That's a huge thing. It's a
Is
huge
this a
thing.
statement?
It's a big deal. Anybody who's a football fan listening right now understands the brevity or understands the weight of this.
If you're from Michigan or Minneapolis, everything at the end of every sentence, it's Allah be praised.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Allah be praised. It's not going to snow
You're just
this
localizing. Yeah.
weekend. Yeah. When Chris goes home, he has to wear a burqa,
I,
or else he'll get bothered in the
I
streets.
think we're going off.
my state. I love it. I will
Chris,
always love it.
that's why Chris has always felt so comfortable in Canada.
It's true because he can wear the burkini there during the summer.
I think we're going to take this section out.
No, we're leaving this section in.
Okay.
Hardcore.
Do you guys want to do can you talk about the giveaway, by the way?
We have a giveaway, Palm Desert, California. Maybe help me fill in a little of the details.
Yeah.
December 10th, I understand, is the big day.
Well, the last day to enter the contents.
The last day to enter is
Is the
December
9th.
10th.
The 9th.
I don't, How nice is Palm Desert? I mean, this is a good giveaway.
I miss it.
Yeah,
I mean-
honestly, I was looking through pictures the other day, and
So
I
good.
missed it for the first time.
You know what I miss the most? I miss
being on vacation 24/7.
Yeah, I miss waking up and walking outside in my underwear and sitting in the sun.
Yeah.
yeah,
I miss that so much.
That's about the most Voss thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
I miss the golf. I haven't been golfing in like what 2 months.
yeah.
I
me
know.
neither.
For 1 year of my life, I dressed like a slob in Palm Desert because you
you
just
kind of were a slob.
you just put on the same. I'd wear the same shirt for like 3 days in a row.
Chris, when
We
Chris
thought
and
you
I-
were just like that.
That's the other thing. I miss.
when Chris and I I think there's kind of two kinds of people. There's people that need the kitchen clean, and there's people that need their bedroom clean.
Yeah.
When I moved in with Chris, he was like, dude, like, don't get offended if you see me kind of like moving things around and like cleaning, like, don't think that it's like all your fault. I'm just like a very particular person. So I'm like, okay, great. This guy's a clean freak. Well, I learned very soon on that Chris is a bedroom clean kind of guy.
So true.
Every damn day there's knives with peanut butter and jelly just in the sink. There's bread open.
So
I was
actually,
like,
I have to disagree. There's 3 types of people. There's people that clean their room, people that clean their kitchen, and people that don't clean anything.
yeah, fair.
Yeah.
What are you, Everett?
I'm a kitchen. Hey, dude, you know what? I'm not.
He's an artist.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually not. I'm
but
not going to take that. I'm going to take a moment to say that I'm a kitchen clean person.
No,
because
no,
I
the
clean
knife-
up. I clean up your mugs with your tea bags.
Okay, that's
knife-
and I load everybody's dishes in the house.
Good job.
The
Yeah,
knife with the
I'm a
peanut butter.
kitchen clean
The knife
person.
with the peanut butter is an exception because you leave that there because you don't know.
Oh, there's
you're
also
gonna make
another
another
type of
one.
person.
For
People that
days on
don't
end.
take up.
They're like, I
never
might
days on it. It was never days
Okay,
on it.
dude, I was gone. I was gone for 10 days, and Chris was the only one home. I mean,
In
you
Palm
guys-
Desert?
No, here.
Oh, okay.
Here, just now. Yeah, the last time I was away. I mean, you guys were all around. I came back after 10 days, and I had to scrub the dishwasher because nobody ran the dishwasher, and there was mold.
I don't
growing.
use a
Hold on a
dishwasher.
second.
When
Hold on a
I do a dish, I clean it hand and put it back up.
Can we?
You know what else you guys
don't.
don't do?
I
I
do
take
not
out
use a
garbages.
dishwasher. I never have used a
Guys, we moved past something that Chris said that was absolute gold. He goes, yeah, I leave a knife with a peanut butter in there because you don't know if you're gonna make another one. I'm going. You're gonna use again a knife that you put in the most unsanitary.
Exactly.
Again,
No, I clean
that
it
is the
up. I
very
clean it.
definition of a messy person. Like
So-
No,
dirty-
I am not a messy person.
That's a
though.
bachelor.
You know I'm not a messy person.
You
No,
eat
true.
sandwiches over the
No.
sink
No.
too.
He doesn't let me wear my
everything.
shoes in his
He does?
bedroom.
Yeah, he eats the sandwiches over the sink.
You eat sandwiches over the sink.
I eat everything over the sink. I don't sit. I haven't sat at that table since we got it.
That's the most bachelor thing ever.
Oh Lord, give him a wife.
When they eat sandwiches over the sink because they're just trying. They don't want to make a mess. It's
Yeah.
like,
So fun. I literally just remember it was so funny because I came in the house and I walked in the kitchen when I came back. And I think you guys didn't notice because it just gradually builds up. But I was like it smells bad
Bro.
in here. Like it smells like garbage. And I opened up the dishwasher.
I don't use the dishwasher though. I do not use it.
So
Yeah,
what do you
because
do?
I use the dishwasher
I don't
for
use
you.
it. No, I scrub the dish and put it back. That's the fact. That's a fact.
You know what? You guys could find some connection in your passion for not taking out the garbage, though. Some mutual passion.
I have taken out the garbage.
Yeah, I take out the garbage too.
Well, you take it outside, but you don't take it to the road.
I have taken it to the
That's
road
my bone
every
to
single
pick.
time.
Yeah, Chris
no,
takes it
no
to the road.
bones to pick.
Oh, okay, not yet.
What's
Thank
your
you.
problem?
Thank you. Go ahead,
Oh,
Everett.
this is
Say
you?
it. Who takes it
Yeah.
out to the road?
You mostly take it out to the road.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
These are
Oh,
all
it's 'cause you were
problemos.
Do you hear that?
Problemo.
What do we used to say? Oh, no.
Bones to pick.
Oh, that's funny.
Whose car is the cleanest on the inside, by the way?
Mine.
Chris's.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, yours for sure.
Chris's.
Whose car is always in the right place?
Who leaves the garage door open all the time?
Everett.
No, Chris.
No, it's not. I close it.
No, you
calls me-
don't.
Who calls me in the middle of the night? They can't get in because they don't have their keys.
Everett.
Who calls me? Who calls me in the middle of the night because they're going, "Hey, do you know how to make this light work?" And I go, "Yeah, walk over to the light switch." He
Everett
goes,
has-
"Oh yeah, I was
Everett,
just about to
you
do
get,
that."
Let me tell you something about Everett. You get one ask from Everett a day. That's it.
Like a friendship one?
That's funny. That's funny. It's true.
Meme review.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Assistant pastor's chair
I love
That was
it.
bad.
The double
So
wide
good.
with the American
genius.
flag.
I love it.
Is the assistant pastor memes funny again?
The content.
No.
The I loved the why can't I say it? The
Caption.
Putting the ass in assistant pastor.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
I like the elf on the shelf.
Yeah, off of the shelf.
The
Dude,
assistant
this
pastors
one
in
was
churches.
so good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes. Yeah.
That was so well done.
This was good. Do you see all the likes this one got?
Which one?
You complained about your church and didn't tithe or volunteer this
Bang
year.
on.
3,800 likes.
That's funny.
love that.
Associate pastors to anything at church during December. And it's Will Ferrell cracking a beer.
Oh, dude, Chris, did you make this one?
Yeah.
I liked this one.
Oh,
POV, I opened my eyes during worship.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
I was
good.
gonna say
Yeah.
that's inspired by Michael Whittle. He has a
Michael
bunch.
Whittle asked me to make a meme about that, and I
Nailed
did.
it.
I did.
It was too accurate.
Oh, I mean, Chris, this one was so simple, but it was so well executed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
It's 3 biblical proofs in support of the rapture.
This is yeah, that was good. We need to make some memes today, Chris.
On the plane.
Yeah. We gotta go ham. I got some material. Who are we going after? I don't know. But we're going after them.
Somebody
I had someone
somebody
from
actually sent a meme in. I should have posted it and said, you know, the guy who's slapping the glass because there's a hole. They're trying
Yeah.
to fix the hole.
Yeah.
He's like, TheosU memes
Is that
trying
Billy
to.
Mays?
There's a hole, and it's like TheosU memes trying to come up with content. That's the problem. And the easy fix is make a meme about his
Pastors.
Right. It's true.
Default position.
Yeah.
Or he's ready.
yeah.
But he's ready is like it's the funniest thing ever because it's so real.
Yeah.
The guy that walked up to me in the cafe yesterday that loved the meme page. He was literally going through the memes, sitting beside me and just laughing out loud. And he was screaming at the Dahmer "He's ready" one.
Exactly.
After you put Dahmer up, there's nowhere else to go higher than that. I mean,
I know.
Yeah.
These are facts.
It's true.
Oh, well, where are we at with the show?
I think there's a news flash.
Oh yes.
Is there?
There is.
Oh, this is exciting.
A prophetic word was released on November 10th. Netanyahu, who are you, Netanyahu?
No, this isn't real.
This is real.
Who are you?
And in response is, you are my prophet, you are my bulwark. And though they stand to accuse, to remove, to lie, and to speak words to frustrate the purpose, I am not done with you, Netanyahu. So,
And who?
What?
And what prophet graced us with those words?
Was it?
What dispensation?
well, guess. Maybe we should guess. Someone guess.
Oh, I don't know.
It is
up on my prophets.
definitely a dispensationalist, that's for sure. Reverend Hank Kuhneman.
Thank you.
Netanyahu.
Hank. Man, dispensationalists are just out there, aren't they?
They make the content for themselves.
If you really believe, like if I really believed that Israel, like the political Israel was ethnic Israel and they were going to play some part in the end times, I'd probably be prophesying pretty hard right now too. I do. If I was a dispensationalist, I'd be retweeting that.
In our Theos book, there's actually coming out in May. There's some critique of dispensationalism that's pretty good.
Who does it?
David Campbell does it, and I do it myself as well.
Really?
Oh,
It's in
good.
there.
Oh, really?
And it's not funny. It's not meme-ish.
Good.
A lot of people ask on the meme page, "Do you guys actually believe anything?" Which tells me they found the meme page first.
Yeah. Fair.
Versus found TheosU
Fair.
first. And we always point them to the classes. But I think that what makes the meme page work is that behind the meme page, there's 70 plus classes that and these memes work as a abbreviated version of what we're teaching in our classes.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's crazy. Well,
So
where are we at? What's next on this fine show?
Our to-do list.
Should we do beyond? The
Oh,
PR?
we have a Christmas special coming out.
Yes.
Oh,
I wanted to bring
yeah.
that up.
Me too.
What can we say?
It's the worst.
We created a TheosU memes
I caught that, Everett.
Christmas special.
Called?
It's called
Worst
Worst Christmas
special.
Worst Christmas special. Yeah, worst Christmas special. It's 22 minutes long, and we wrote it and we recorded it last week.
I love this. This is a good sign. Chris is laughing.
No, we
just
wrote it.
thinking
We
about
wrote it and recorded this
That's the
week. Didn't
best.
we?
This week.
Oh my gosh.
No, what's
Yeah.
funny? What's funny is when you guys did it, it seemed like a couple of you were like, Chris, we want you to see this
The feedback I've gotten on it.
because you. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's because I was getting home from Rome that night.
Right.
And it's
we did a
almost-
showcase.
It's almost like I thought, are they waiting for me? Maybe you can confirm or not
We
confirm.
did.
Oh no, we
you
were.
waited
We
for
were
it.
Party for
absolutely
you and
waiting for it.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you're the best person to show that stuff to, because you're gonna call it out if it's like, guys, you absolutely cannot put this out. You're gonna call it out, but you're also the best person
'Cause you'll laugh.
you're gonna be like, literally nobody had even started talking yet, and you were already laughing.
Tiff hated it.
Did she?
Yeah.
Did she
But
really?
she's offended by like all the memes we make too. Like she it's just not her style. Like
Go on.
uncomfortable. She
Yeah.
can't watch Nathan For You.
Yeah.
You know?
Zoe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Other feedback I got was
My
that
wife doesn't think that it's going to cancel us.
no, I think
Oh,
we're
good.
safe.
Because Jazzy has a good.
Yeah.
She's
got a good note.
Tiff
too.
thinks it'll cancel us.
yeah.
Jazzy doesn't think it's going to cancel
I don't think it'll cancel, but I think there's going to be some upset people.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But there always is.
Another feedback I got was it's creepy how good of actors you three are. You, Austin,
That's true.
and Everett.
Really?
Yeah.
But you know what?
But like good bad acting, or like good
like,
good acting?
It was good acting.
How did they just pull this together? Like, how did
I wanna-
you guys
okay,
killed it?
I- okay.
I laugh at everyone's acting at different times. I scream laughing.
This raised a question in my head.
Yeah.
Because I saw it and I was like, wow, we're pretty good actors. And then I go watch Hallmark movies and I'm like, you guys are bad actors.
Right.
And it's interesting just because people study their whole lives to be an actor, but I don't really understand it because it's like, just act. Like it just doesn't seem like
I could go to acting school, but I'm not a good actor. I'm just not good at it. You guys just have
the
a
acting
knack.
I thought the acting was good, but I also want to give. Were you filming?
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, he crushed it.
You did an awesome job
Yeah.
on the filming.
He
The
really,
Zoom, yeah.
did.
I was
it's
scared.
So
Yeah.
good. No,
I
Bryan-
thought like, did you ever go to school to learn how to hit those angles the way you did? It was great.
Just watched a lot of The Office,
Yeah.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Anyways, when does that come out?
So we have to figure that out. Do we want to decide now? So I saw that.
I think you should talk to Michael.
Yeah. He's thinking like a week or okay. So this is what he was thinking.
How about the week of Christmas?
Yeah.
What day is Christmas Day this week or this year?
Let me find out.
Christmas.
I want it to be okay. So every church is putting out their Christmas thing.
Oh, I think it's on a Sunday.
mid. Yeah, it is. So what if we put it out on the week of the 11th, one piece at a time? Or no.
No, we need to drop the whole
Here's the
thing.
thing: if you put it out on Christmas, it has one day to be relevant.
Yeah.
Because on the 26th,
No, yeah, we need to put it way ahead.
I think we should have like 2 weeks of runway.
That's what I was thinking.
Nah.
1 week?
I think we do 1 week.
1 week?
18th?
So the 18th.
Yeah, the 18th.
Premiere?
Premiering on the 18th.
Worst Christmas special.
I'm pretty proud of it.
What day is the 18th?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we do it Saturday the 17th?
Yeah, let's drop it on Saturday the 17th.
Because people would kind of gather around
Yeah,
it at
yeah.
like a good evening time.
Yeah.
Or a Friday, because everybody's church goers, so they're not going to have a silly goose time on a Saturday
Yeah,
night.
okay, cool. Let's do it. Friday the 16th.
Friday the 16th. Okay.
So it has been
Well,
has been said. Let it be.
Church Home is putting theirs out on the 15th. So I thought that might be a nice follow.
Nobody's going to be watching
there.
theirs.
I'm going to watch it.
Okay, one person's going to watch it. 3.
Why you got to be so mean?
Why you gotta be so rude?
What's the Taylor Swift song?
Why we gotta be so rude?
Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? You gonna marry her anyway, marry that girl, marry her anyway, marry that girl, no matter what you say, marry that girl, we'll be a family. Why you gotta be so rude? You know what makes me blood red mad?
What?
Is I've never searched that song to stream it. And I know
And you know
all
every
the
word.
words.
Why?
We need to listen.
Answer.
Because
We need an
because
answer.
It plays everywhere. And I learned that. I learned how much garbage I know without wanting to,
So
because
true.
I went
It's
to
like-
an Adele concert
Yep.
and I don't dislike Adele, but I don't particularly like Adele.
I'm not an Adele.
And
fan.
I still knew every single word to all of her songs. I was like, how does this happen?
That's theology. The reason why people have so many bad ideas about God is because they're everywhere.
Oh my gosh, this is good.
That'll preach.
The reason why most people they lean dispensational is because all those bad low hanging fruit ideas are
why-
everywhere.
They're
on the
there.
Why
internet.
do I know all the Nickelback words?
The reason why people think that God is a desperate boyfriend and he's love, and that's his only quality, his essential attribute.
That's what's floating around.
And God's called love twice in the Bible, but he's holy over 400 times. Is because
It's in the airwaves.
Because it's in the airwaves. It's literally what you. No, he's a loving God. I just can't stomach all of these.
That's my
orthodox
issue with
ideas.
preachers. They're
yeah.
regurgitating that garbage.
Dude, you know what? That's brilliant because
It's true because they're are
absorbing it.
exactly. And how are they creating their sermons? Are they actually hitting the books?
No.
yeah.
No,
So it's
I don't know how
out
to.
there. It's out there and it's easy.
It's out there and it's easy.
It's easy to believe that God's the lovesick boyfriend. That's easier to believe
Got
and
it.
easier to.
But not just that. You're hearing
Right.
it in the air. Everywhere you go,
Dude.
God is the lovesick
It is-
boyfriend.
it is
So
call-
that's why our theology
yeah.
is the way it is.
It's "Call Me Maybe" by Carly Rae Jepsen.
It is.
It's out there. It's everywhere, and it's easy to sing along.
Great song.
to.
I just met you, and this sounds crazy. Here's my number, so call me maybe.
This is literally worship songs in church now. It is.
Da, 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 and here's my number, so call me maybe.
Before you came into my life, you're so bad.
That's just so bad. Miss you so bad.
Great song.
It's a great song.
Wrong instrument though.
Yeah, it should have been, but maybe. What else? You
Oh, I got one. This is it. Are you ready? This is gonna save it. Ready?
I think I. Yeah. That's how it goes.
This is the right instrument.
Yeah, this is the right instrument.
Call Me Maybe, produced by Bryan Eno.
Right?
Tick tock on the clock. Every pop song does this.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
This
This is crazy. Call my number.
This is a Maroon 5 song, too.
Yeah.
It is. I feel like this is every pop song.
That is.
There's some,
Those are the pop
wait.
things.
That's-
Let's see how many
there's
pop
a-
songs we can do that.
All right.
I'm at a payphone trying to. That's,
See, there it is.
one more stupid love song, I'll be dead.
Oh, I got one. What's the Calvin Harris Taylor Swift?
Oh. I don't remember. I was actually funny that we were talking about it. I was listening to Kanye yesterday.
What?
Oh, dude, I don't care. I don't care. Don't come out with that boycott BS. I still listen to R. Kelly. Kanye actually.
That was for the Belief fan. Yeah, we're gonna lose.
No.
That's the sound they hear before
No.
they lose every single
Play
game.
our goal winning song. When we score a goal, do you know the song we play?
All it outs.
Hall & Oates.
I get down.
Can you do Journey, Don't Stop Believing? Can you do that?
I'm gonna need a piano.
It's on.
Okay, how does it go?
Doom, 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 doom.
Okay, you have to sing it.
Everett's a better
2,
singer.
3, 4. Just a small town girl
living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy,
That's you.
born and raised in South Detroit. Took a midnight train going anywhere.
No.
Not yet.
Oh,
No, it
Yeah.
does a break, and the drums do come in there, but yeah.
I feel like we have to sing the chorus.
Don't stop believing.
Doesn't do that feeling. Street lights, the people.
Don't stop. Every
You know-
wedding,
Amazing.
every wedding I've ever been to.
Really?
Yeah, that's the last song of like. Well, if you live in Detroit, that's the last song every wedding.
I've been I've been playing a lot of Phantom of the Opera with my wife recently.
Nice.
What was the song we were singing recently? I wish I had a thing.
A pedal?
Yeah. Past the point of no return. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Yeah.
I don't know that. I didn't really get
My
into
wife
Phantom.
knows every lyric.
Of course she does.
Nate can play any song on the piano until you ask him to play a song that David Foster produced in the 80s. Play After the Love Is Gone.
I don't even know if I know that one.
EP.
It's coming.
For a while.
I just wanted him to play the song. I love this song.
You duped him.
For a while, love was all we could do.
So long.
Something happened along the way. What used to be happy was sad. No, it does the key change.
What key does it go to? You have to tell me. I can't remember.
That's
that
impressive. I don't know that song too
Oh,
well.
this song's amazing.
That's beautiful.
part. Something happened along the way.
Yep. All we had.
I can't remember.
And
After the love is gone. Shivers.
Oh, this is going off
Yeah.
the rails.
I need chord charts for David Foster.
yeah.
You know, I can't wait.
That is impressive music. Impressive.
Impossible.
Impossible.
You couldn't ask for Shaka Khan. You had to
Okay,
ask for that.
through the fire by Shaka Khan.
That was the Theos.
If-
That was a theme song of Theos conference, wasn't it? We never fully got back to our ad for Theos conference, so maybe we can bring it back with this.
Yeah.
to the limit, to the wall, for a chance to be with you, gladly risk it all. To the wall. It's amazing. It's amazing how many people I heard at conference when we're playing that song, and they go, "Oh, this is that Kanye song."
Oh, did he sample this?
You know what another conference song was Easy Lover, Phil Collins.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
which is probably not.
Steal away.
Easy Lover is probably not like the best.
that video
song
up with
to
the
play
snakes,
for
dude.
a
Oh, dude.
conference.
Can you pull up the snake video on Instagram?
What?
Steal away. Steal away.
I don't know what that. I don't know what
I got it.
It's the best video we ever put out. I've watched it the most of anything.
I think it was my favorite meme of all time.
We steal away. Why don't we steal away?
Away.
Tonight. I know it ain't right.
Oh, we have to come up with the 80s songs that are playing for Top Gun for Theo's Leader Retreat.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You have to do Lead Me On.
Bryan
Me On.
Adams has got to be in.
Yeah, and Kenny Loggins.
No, but Tina
Yeah,
Marie.
yeah.
Tina Marie, Lead Me On.
Which one is that?
That's when they're in the bar in Top Gun.
Ah, okay,
Okay,
cool.
yeah.
Can you pull it up? Tina Marie, Lead
Definitely
Me On.
some Foreigner.
Yeah, some Foreigner.
I want to know what love is.
Oh, what era is Chicago?
They're in the 80s.
I want to know what love
Late
is.
70s, 80s.
Oh, you know what's a great song? My wife has been playing this non-stop in the car.
Cold as ice.
Sing it. How does it go?
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You're as cold. I don't know the word.
Who is this?
Foreigner?
Oh, okay.
You never pay the price. You should love. You see me before. I don't know what else.
Oh, you know what's a great.
Oh, can we
You know
play-
what's a great underrated song of that era is "Owner of a Lonely Heart" by Yes.
I don't know that one.
Owner of a lonely heart. You know that song?
Oh, that's such a good song.
Such a good song.
Okay, don't forget these.
Yeah,
I guess we
don't
can
forget
pull
those.
this up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that song.
Lonely heart. Yeah, so good.
What was it? What was
hits
it?
in the
Oh,
feels.
here it is, Bri. I got it.
Yo,
Chris, we have to
look at this guy.
I feel like church would be so much better if we just did everything to this song. Imagine if all snake people did this.
Dude, imagine if church announcements were to this song.
This just makes
Oh my
me so
God.
happy.
Dude, I forgot about that. That's perfect.
It's the best. I've watched that the most of
Yeah.
anything we've
Yeah.
ever made.
Yeah. But what's funny about that is when we put that up, we tagged every person that was teaching at Theos
Yeah,
conference
yeah.
of who was who. And the funniest one that got me was Thomas West because he was the guy with the snake turning around. And he kind of looks like Thomas West.
Dude, so good. Okay, well,
Bones to pick.
Should we be in post show?
Yeah, no, bones to pick and then post show. I have a bone to pick.
Are we at bone to picks now?
Yeah.
Beyonce Piaf.
Beyonce Piak. Yep.
My bone to pick is the system, man. I can't stand the system. It's so broken.
I'm gonna resist to not talk about airlines for once.
Oh, good. Wow, we're evolving here.
Beyonce Piak.
Chris?
I have a bone to pick with myself, actually.
Okay.
I'm in a dilemma, a conundrum of sorts.
Okay.
I don't like to waste stuff, like just waste things. Because my grandpa was really, went through Great Depression. I bought a bottle of Pantene Pro V. Okay. And it's like a big bottle with the pump. And the first use, I hate the way it smells. So what do I do?
What is it, shampoo or conditioner?
It's shampoo. I think it's a 2-in-1. I think it's shampoo, but I don't like the way it smells. So I've spent considerable time thinking about like, do I throw it away? Do I put it away? I'm never going to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to want it?
Uh-huh.
You know?
And?
I haven't.
Oh,
come up
you
with a
haven't
solution.
decided.
Do you want it?
Why don't we put it in the guest shower? And then
Done.
you don't have to deal with it,
Problem
but
solved.
someone gets to use it.
There you go.
Problem solved. Thanks for the solution. I feel
Now
much
we're the
better now.
hospitable people with shampoo in the shower.
I feel much better.
That's beautiful. Okay, problem solved.
Nathan, what's your bone to pick?
Beyond the Piak?
Your Beyonce Piaf.
May beyond the Piak.
I should have come prepared. I have to think about this.
You're gonna have to think about this, aren't you? My bone to pick.
Oh, I got one.
Franklin drivers.
My beyond
No.
the Piak is with
Oh, I have a great bone to pick.
the World Cup
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and all these Western countries that think of okay. So it's the hypocrisy of the anti-colonial narrative. Okay, so the narrative is this: there's these people who believe that the West, they colonize all these countries. Colonialism is evil. Well, that's exactly what they are doing to Qatar right now. And look, I disagree with Muslims on a lot. Okay? but I don't go. I don't like go knowingly into their country and just start like virtue signaling and telling them. You know what I mean?
What
like,
they should believe.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this is their country. This is they're politically organized this way, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like now, obviously, as
You
a Christian,
decided to go there.
yeah, exactly. And as a Christian, I would appeal to individuals. I'd appeal to them and go, hey,
Right.
Jesus is the Christ. Da da da. Or maybe you just go, whatever. But bottom line is like, if you host an event there, like a sporting event, you are colonial. If you are going in there and you are pushing these
Right.
people around. And you're saying, oh, you have to, wearing the pride flag, as much as we would detest the treatment of gay people.
The poor treatment of, yeah.
Yeah, the poor treatment of gay, exactly. It's like that is a great example of Western imperialism.
Wow.
And the West is still imperial. It's just traded. It's what issues it's imperial about, right? And this is what happens. If you don't play ball with Western imperialism and you embrace Western values, they will shut you down financially. So then riddle me this, Batman. Like, think about this. You shut these people down, their people starve to death. They have no money. They can't come into your country. Their people don't get visas. They don't come to Europe. Yada yada yada. So is this like what old imperialism was like, where you went in and like, you made these deals with chieftains and then you stole their gold and diamonds or whatever, and then you left and you took all their antiquities to the British Museum? Is it like that? I'd say worse. Because like we can quantify what that was stolen.
That's true. That's
You know what I
a
mean?
physical thing.
It's a physical thing. They're doing the exact same thing.
Wow.
Like shutting people out economically because they, for example, the same thing's happening with Poland, same thing's happening with Hungary right now. If you don't embrace our ideology on XYZ, well, these are good things. Sure, they're good, great, they're good things. Okay, but you're violating the sovereignty of a sovereign nation, right? That's imperialism. That's the very definition of it, right? So yes, the West is imperial, and you're colonizing those people. You're cutting them out. You're making them poor. You're shutting them down financially. You are colonizing them.
Right.
And the irony is that they are doing the exact same thing that they complain about.
Right.
Interesting.
Y'all.
Right. It's always moving goalposts because they also can't complain if, you go into Muslim nations and you stop men from acid attacking women.
Right.
You go, well, that's a Western value. You're pushing a Western value. Like that's colonization too.
Totally.
It does get confusing
it
though,
is.
too.
Yeah.
But it is. That's what
Right.
it is. So just
Oh,
call.
so it's not all bad then.
exactly.
I guess. Okay.
That's the whole
Wow.
point.
Melting
Yeah.
pots
It's not all bad.
Melting pots confuse this though, because there's so many different things. Like Canada, for example, is just such a mix of all these religions, values.
But it's not. It's not because really, Canada is a secular state, and so Canadians are like this. Yeah, you could be Muslim, just don't believe Muslim things. Don't be culturally Muslim.
But no, Canadians
Right.
don't say that. Canadians say you can be Muslim, and we have to figure out how this is going to fit into.
But they lie, because at the end of the day, what must be honored is Western values, right? So you can be Muslim, but don't treat gay people the same. Well, we're Muslims, and this is how we want to treat them. And if we were in charge, we would throw gay people off of buildings.
Right. This is why I'm saying this is a conflict,
Right.
an
because-
inner conflict.
Yeah, multiculturalism doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right. And the secular state realizes that. So secularism wants to quash all cultures.
But are you saying America's Christian?
I'm not saying America's anything. I'm just saying that these are the conversations. These are the embarrassing, revealing conversations that nobody wants to have.
And then when it happens on
Yeah.
someone else's world stage,
Yeah.
Totally.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
So
Yeah.
So we're being imperial. Okay, so we're bullying people financially. That's colonization. So is colonization bad or good?
Right.
Right? And when is it good and when is it bad?
and who
Yeah.
gets to decide?
Yeah,
And who
maybe
gets to decide?
Yeah,
Exactly.
maybe
Just
it
be
wasn't
honest.
the worst thing when wasn't it like 70% of something, 70% or something of Native Americans died by homicide?
Right.
Like
Oh.
Correct.
That's not great.
Yeah, super violent, I mean, yeah, it was warring, right? Like they wiped each other out. That's how you I watch.
That's how an ideology wins.
Exactly. It was at the I think it was the Cree Indians that got wiped out by the Iroquois. Yeah, it was the Cree. Yeah, Last of the Mohicans. That's about a genocide.
Yeah, women and children, everybody.
Everybody, exactly. So I'm the last surviving tribe. What happened to your tribe? Well, we got massacred by the Blackfoot. So that's life. It's the circle. That's literally anyways. So are Indians better off, or Native Americans? Are Native Americans better off? It's crazy. It's crazy because in Canada you call them First Nations, but in America they call themselves Indians. So
I know there's no way to win.
Totally.
PC.
In Yellowstone, they say Indian, so it's like okay, if I say Indian, I'm pissing off the Canadians. Anyways, Canada, I don't care about you all that much. You're not the center of the universe. I love you though. I am Canadian. But all that to say, what do you do about Indigenous peoples, right? Like, are they better off? These are, the big questions. Are they better off? Well, some might say yes. Some might say no. I mean, stealing their land isn't nice either. But that's a whole other bag of worms.
But stealing land has been happening for a long time.
Well, totally. It doesn't make it right.
No. Totally.
Yeah.
Is it Christian? Yeah.
No.
It's a
Long story short, though, is the same thing is happening. That's all I'm saying. Call it what it is. The loudest voices of the anti-colonial narrative are the ones that are doing the exact same thing right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that was a good bone to pick.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Bone to pick, anyone?
It's
okay, you have your bone to pick.
I have a bone to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our project this week made me think, and my bone to pick is just with Christian media. And I think that it is annoying to me that if something is Christian media, it's like there's this thing around it where Christians have to like it. And you kind of have to support it. And it sucks. Like, it sucks.
Right.
And it's like if you're a Christian, it's like you're kind of pressured in and like you feel like you have to like The Chosen. But there's all these qualifying statements to it, and it's like, oh, well, no, this is the best Christian TV show. It's like, I don't care. Like, have you heard of Stranger Things? Like, Stranger Things had a $30 million budget for each episode. The Chosen had a $1 million budget for each episode. Like, obviously, Stranger Things is better. Like, you can't hire producers, you can't hire a cast, you can't hire a crew, you can't hire actors. Like, none of that's the same. And it just annoys me when it's like, oh, but this is Christian media, so we have to support it, we have to like it, and it's like, well,
Christian music too.
Yeah, it's all this, like, Christian fashion, whatever, like Christian art.
Totally.
It's just like
I've had promoters like reach out to me and go, hey, there's like this movie that's coming out. It's like faith based.
Yeah.
Can you take your entire audience to see it? I'm like,
no, it sucks.
No, it sucks. Yeah,
it sucks. But I hate that because it's Christian. And we're Christians.
It gets a pass.
It's like we have to support bad things that we don't like.
But that's just a smart businessman somewhere in there.
Sorry.
Some person that wants that niche and is protecting it.
This is a positive family faith-filled movie. I think you'll like it. No, I don't think I will like it.
Yeah, I won't.
I hate it.
Have you seen The Chosen?
No.
Me neither.
Me neither.
I want to see
Apparently,
it. Apparently it's awesome.
I want to see it too.
Apparently
I've seen, yeah, I've heard the same thing. I've heard trailers and stuff, but like,
I downloaded it. I just haven't watched it yet.
But I can't like, what I'm saying is I can't imagine that the production value touches Stranger Things or
apparently it's pretty good.
But my thing is, I don't judge something based on its production value. I just judge it based on how I perceive it.
I like the movie. You remember Courageous, the movie? I like that.
Which was that?
That was with the cops, and they were trying to be better men.
Is that like Fireproof or whatever?
It's the same. They all, okay, yeah. They go.
It's about cops. They're trying to be better men. It's like, oh,
they all have
that's why I missed it.
And all the, like facing the Giants, Fireproof.
Yeah.
What's the War Room and Courageous? It's got like the same cast, same people in it. I think for the most part.
Okay.
But Courageous was actually. I remember. I'll tell you this. I remember I was speaking at a church. I won't say where. This was years ago, and I went, and you get there, and they're like, we're all going out to the movies to see Courageous. And it's a Christian movie. I'm like, oh, great. Like,
yeah.
Because I'm not, whatever. Yeah. I didn't really want to see it. But I was really surprised how much I enjoyed it. I actually was moved by it.
Okay. I have an idea. I'm just spitballing here. Okay. I have an idea for Christian media. I feel like it can be a little bit cringy, those movies that are just like overtly Christian movies, because it's just like shoving it down your throat, you know? And it's like,
But I also think,
everybody's going to celebrate recovery, and there's scenes of them at their life groups, and it's like it's just not realistic. Like this just isn't how life is. What if it was more like the movies that like Daily Wire makes, and it's not like overtly this is a conservative movie, Trump 2024,
Right.
but it's like it's not a progressive movie. Like, what if that's what Christian media was? What if it wasn't like, you know, there just has to be this scene where like, you know, the preacher finally gets to that biker guy with all the tattoos that smokes cigarettes and, you know, finally converts him. Like, what if it was just more normal? Like, what if it just didn't have progressive values? Right?
Yeah.
And that was what a Christian movie was.
If you want to see the change,
You gotta be the change. I'm starting with
Chris,
the
what's your bone
man in the
I already
mirror.
picked it. It was with myself for buying
that's
buying
right.
a bottle of shampoo. I knew I don't ever
Bryan?
buy Pantene Premium.
I gotta kind of dig back for my bone to pick.
Yeah.
But it's kind of to shoot back at you for your beta comments about me with golf. You know what's more beta, and this is my bone to pick with you in golf, than throwing your club away and making your friends help you find it? Is
What?
showing up late for the round. Or on time, which is late.
Who's
For
more
golf.
likely to be late, me or Everett?
Everett.
No, Everett is definitely most likely not to answer his phone.
Still, he picks my phone up now.
Yeah,
Well, we know
Good
who.
job, Everett.
He doesn't pick mine up.
I know who signs my checks,
Oh.
baby.
You want to hear something funny about your comment?
Yeah.
Is I was talking to my dad on the phone. And we were talking about white cars, and I said, "Well," I said,
I
"You
just
know,"
bought another white car.
Bought a white
car the
week he
His
called it beta.
Dream car.
and we were talking about it. I said, "Well, you know, on the podcast, it was being said that white cars are for betas,
Yeah.
and my dad has a white Cadillac SUV."
Oh.
And it's not going to be as funny unless you know my dad, because he's an Italian guy. He goes, "Oh, okay, so I'm a beta now." And my dad's the least beta guy I've ever met.
Also on this, we're partnered with Vast for this podcast, and when he watched the episode, Michael Whittle, who owns Vast, he's like, "Hey, so thanks. I drive a white Prius." Oh my god! Oh, that's good.
Perfect.
Cool.
You can't write that stuff.
Well, this has been episode 13 of TheosU Memes podcast, and we're getting into the post show, which is free now on theosu.ca. And there's going to be some spicy stuff.
And there's
on
a
the
few
inside.
people. There's a few people who said in the comments this week, in DMs, that the post show is the best thing, the best part of the
yeah.
Of
podcast.
course, it's
Do
the
you-
best show.
Well, you're going to have to
Do you have
check
to
it
be
out.
a subscriber? Like, do you have to subscribe to TheosU?
It's free.
Wow.
Yeah. So go to the link, and here we go.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's free.
We're so charitable to people. Well, I don't care
Should
anymore.
we talk or now
No.
it's free? It's
No,
like, oh well, that's I'm out of good ideas now. That's funny. Oh, I have. But
We definitely shouldn't have told Nate that.
yeah, I'm shut
I'm
down.
kidding.
Yeah, I'm shut down. Oh, it's free. Oh yeah, I'm not giving away content.
What is the word miserly the right word?
Yes, miserly.
You miserly fellow.
You son of a.